Hello, peoples! Welcome to a brand new series and a new game. I don't know if some people that are watching this know anything about Timberborn. If you do, hello, welcome. I don't know if you're also new to my channel. I don't know who you are, frankly. I don't know. Okay, I'm already being unhinged. If you are new to my channel, then welcome. This is not gonna stop. But welcome to maybe my second video. My first video I uploaded quite a while ago, and I have already recorded and am partially done with the editing of the second episode of that Minecraft series. But I kind of just wanted to do a short video in between because that editing I think is gonna take a while because I accidentally went from recording 2 hours of footage to recording like 12 hours of footage. So yeah. So I thought I would just do a shorter Timberborn episode. So if you don't know what this game is, this is Timberborn, a city builder around beavers and taking control of the waters. You can probably see some gameplay footage from like the dev team behind Timberborn. It is currently in early access, but they're working on update 7, which seems to have like transportation and stuff, which is really cool. For any new people watching Timberborn who don't know how the game goes, I'm playing on hard difficulty, and in this game, funnily enough, easy, normal, and hard are very descriptive on what the actual difficulties are like to play, so this is gonna be hard. But basically, we got two water sources. We got the poop water and we got the good water. Or bad water, as they call it in the game. We will have cycles, and when a new cycle begins, it can be either a drought or a bad tide. More commonly, you will have a drought where all of the water sources, bad and good, will dry out, and we'll just have to survive with the water resources that we have. However, during a bad tide, the bad water will keep running, and the good water will turn bad, and that's like where this game really shines in terms of getting creative, because we basically need to figure out a way to get this water to go, well, we're probably gonna have to send it this way, to make sure these crops and stuff don't die and that we still hold on to the water reservoirs we have. Now, since we are playing at hard difficulty, this means these droughts can be like almost like a month long if you're unlucky, and that bad tides are more frequent. But I do think it could be a fun challenge. As for plans for this new settlement called Fallsbrook, I don't really have any. We're just gonna try and survive for now and see what happens. Waterfall is one of my favorite maps. That's like when my first big settlement got made, so I'm very excited to see what I can do with it now that I have a bit more hours in the game. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily good at the game, but I do know how it works. So, let's see how much I'll embarrass myself making dumb mistakes. Speaking of which, let's just get started. And since this is hard mode, I've immediately paused the game, because things are gonna get hard very quickly, and we need to get things done very soon. So I'm just gonna start connecting things up. We have a stairway over here, so that's really nice, because we do not have stairs unlocked. Also, this is just something I like to do. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'd like to surround my settlement with paths like that. Might go for a bit of a cross section. Who knows? But that looks pretty good. Let's delete these. We got lots of trees to work with, but they are gonna run out if we don't... Like, we would have to wait for them to replant. So we do need to find a way to figure that out. And then we need to send this water over here, which can be best done with sluices, because those will do things automatically. But if need be, we can also use floodgates, which is less expensive. Next thing, the biggest thing to worry about now, though, is protecting ourselves from a drought. So for that, let's immediately get started placing down some dams, which will block some of the water. I think we gotta do it from here. We are cutting off a fair bit, but these plants should still be saturated. These ones might not though, but that's okay. We will figure that out then. This is gonna get very expensive though, because dams cost a lot to build, but I think it's gonna be worth it if we have access to the cross-section, essentially. And then preferably, we would like to store these up as a reservoir, but for the time being, I don't think that's going to be possible, so we're just going to have to hope that we can survive through it without that. And then I think once we do get across, I would like to just pump water through here, because then it doesn't mess up our reservoir. But that's for later. For now, we do need to get water in general, so we're just gonna put that there. That should be enough with the colony we have now. We are playing with Folktales. There's also a different faction called the Iron Teeth. I just think the Folktales so cute. Look at them. Also, I can't go through the map. It's very scary, I know. This is our basic idea, and then we're gonna have to work on getting everything else ready very quickly. So I'm gonna set up some science stations. Also want some housing. We have... because with Folktales, we can only make babies if there's enough housing for it. So this will be enough for 6, 9, 12. So this will hold our current population, and I would like some room for increasing that while we work on getting everything we need. Is there anything else we need? That's also a good question. Let's maybe work later on. I don't think for right now it's really necessary, but I would like some farming. So if I do it like this, we'll have more access. It doesn't really change anything. All right. Farm goes here. We'll think about when we'll do that, how we get that done later. Let's make sure we can store some water. Get these stuff built first, because that's all the storage space we need. After that, pretty high priority is getting this dam done and some extra water storage for a drought. After that, I really want the science to be built. Then the houses. Then the extra water pump and a farm. Alright, I think that is the setup that we need. Now we do need to mark trees for cutting. So let's get that started right now before I forget, because I will forget if I don't do that. So let's just... there we go. Let's hit play. Let's hope we can survive, because the last few bits are gonna be hard. We're gonna put working hours on 24. Get some extra builders as well. Because right now, we need to make sure we are ready for this drought. We need to work quick. And then once we can at least survive the first drought, then we move on to increasing the population. Ooh, they're starting to build the dam already. Let's go. Alright. How many pieces of logs will we need? Because these cost like 20 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 or 11. I may have counted wrong. That's a lot of logs. I really hope I did my dam placement decently. This would have been the same length otherwise. Like, I could have done it here. I was considering like going straight through the middle, but the problem is like we're cutting off a lot of land from being saturated, so that would mess us up in the long run because we would have had to build this anyways. We have an extra person with a job. The babies are already growing up. We got 2 of them, all grown up. I think for now, we really need to make sure we have as many logs as we can get. You can already tell how quickly we are deforesting this area. I am going to use this opportunity to get more pathing down, because then it will automatically kind of get rid of some of these spots. For now, we won't get rid of all of it though, because they should regrow on their own. The dam is already nearing completion. It's like halfway done now? It's only day 4. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that progress. I am impressed by these beavers. One more. Good job. Who was that? Who was that? Who did that? You. Oh gosh. Kieran. Good job. Good job, little beaver. Yeah, you going home. You did a good job. You proud of yourself. Oh, and there's another builder coming. Oh my gosh, there's a whole troop of them. On their way. We only really need 3 more pieces, and that'll already do all the blocking we need, but this extra piece will get us access to this area of the map, so this is very important. Alright, the drought is approaching. We have 3 days. I am scared, but there's not too much we can do at this rate. Unless the new babies grow up, which they just did. Great. We are running low on berries, so I think it's now time to get them assigned to getting some more food. I also think I'm gonna up the priority of the farm so that we can get rid of some of the loggers and then we can focus more on farming after this. The dam is almost done. Here we go. Oh my gosh, they were so close. What the hell? 4 pieces? No! Oh. I don't think that's gonna be enough though. Okay. No! Come on! It was ready! Yeah, there you go! How silly. We already got a science hut. That's really good. Oh, and they're already working on the second one. This one does have less priority though. Oh, great. We already have 10 science. Thank you! Yes! Things are working out. The next thing that we are gonna have to get is a forester, which takes 60 science. And then we also need to get a lumber mill and a source of power. Now, since we do have a dam here, I think this water flow is fairly slowed down. However, the water flow here is pretty fast. So it could work here. It could also work here. The water flow does seem to be pretty quick around here. We would have to monitor. If need be, we can also just use a power wheel. And this should, like, power up 1 lumber mill for the time being. Oh gosh, the drought's approaching. We do have the dam. I do not know if we have enough water, though. That does not look like enough water. So that is terrifying. We are also running somewhat low on logs. So we need to get another forester out. So that they can at least take care of these logs. Did I just say forester? Lumberjack. And now we get a neat little outline over here. We're going to be trying to make our way over here so we can get bad type protection. But that might not be this episode. That might be later. This person has nothing to do, which is right, because I don't plant anything. So let's get some carrots going. We do have bushes here, so I might just say that this area here will be for carrots. And I might demolish... I might have done that in reverse. That would have been better. Okay, hang on. Delete all these resources. And then start planting carrots. Okay, let's have one person take care of the carrots for now, because we do not have the time. The drought has started. No! All of the water is going. Oh gosh, I didn't know that was under there. I have not seen this map after update 6, so there have been some changes, but it looks cool. There it goes, and the same for the bad water, although that's gonna take some time. I don't know if we should keep pumping. We got 6 days. I think it's better now to just start pumping some of the water, because it's just gonna start evaporating anyways. And hopefully later on, we can stop. We're gonna down the working hours once we have free beds, because else there's not much point. They can better just spend that time working for now, because we are in dire circumstances. I think now, though, now that things are getting built, I am gonna prioritize the houses over everything else, because we need to make sure the next generation can do what they need to. And then next, we're gonna work on getting the planks that we need to make the forester. Because it's gonna take some time before the scientists figure out how to get a forester built. I believe we do it here. And put a power wheel here. We can get the lumber mill working. It is gonna take 40 logs to build this thing, which we do not have. So I'm hoping a little lumberjack over here will take care of that. We do have 3 lumberjacks working, and honestly, not enough trees for them. So we're gonna pause these guys and instead move them over here so they can help their friend. Actually, you know what? I might get rid of his job and move it a bit closer. Because I don't think they can access it all. So there we go. 3 over there. And also have a little berry person and a warehouse for berries. These berry bushes are gonna survive. These berry bushes are all gonna go. So this job's also useless. Which means we don't really have a source of food, I just realized. So this is actually gonna be pretty risky. Unless this person... Okay, no, there's a berry person right now. I don't know why I keep calling... A gatherer. Come on, Leo. Just read the fucking name. The trees here are growing back, so that's pretty good. Let's get a lumberjack back working here. They are happier than ever, which is really good. We also have some free houses. So we are back down to 16 hours. There we go. That's much more comfortable for them. And, ooh, we got our water pump. That's pretty good. We're gonna pause that for now because we have a drought ongoing. The water level is doing okay. I think we can go for a little bit longer, but we might have to pause it soon if we want to make sure that the carrots are gonna be okay. It's gonna be a bit risky. I think this is the point where we pause. We got 4 days, 100 water. If they do end up being thirsty, I think they'll survive. They're gonna be unhappy again, but that's fine. We also have 2 bibis. Oh my goodness. Where are the bibis? Oh, they're still in the house. Oh, there's one that got born recently. And there's one that's doing really bad. Oh my god, they were out the entire time. I just kind of clicked on the settlement. They're so tiny and cute. Look at them. Oh my goodness. Tiny little beaver baby. Tiny little beaver baby. These doors are really big compared to a little beaver baby. Ooh, we have enough science to figure out how to build a forester. I think this will be our farming area, and then this will be our forest area. So let's get the forester built here. Put a super high priority on that, because we need to get that built as soon as we can. How are we doing on the lumber mill? Ooh, we did not prioritize these at all. That's not good. That's maybe why they were taking so long. Unfortunately, the logs are starting to go down, so I think this might be the end for these lumberjacks right here. We do have the lumber mill, that's for good. We love to see it. The water seems to be doing fine. There's still quite a lot left, I think. So I think this might be the point where we do actually turn this back on again. So at 2.5 days, I think that might be better. Just to make sure that they don't die of thirst. That would not be ideal. Oh, we officially have power for the lumber mill. That's really good. We do have some jobs open, so let's start pausing some things that are not as needed. Let's make sure this beaver can get all of the logs. There we go. Ooh, we got our first carrot harvest. That's really good. Let's focus on harvesting, because we are super hungry. And we do actually need some carrot storage. So let's get some carrots. Let's actually repurpose this one for carrots. That's gonna be way cheaper. We have our first planks being produced by the lumber mill, so that's really good. We love to see it. We also have the forester already built. I didn't even realize it was built already, so that's really, really good. Which means we kind of need to refigure all of this out. I think I might just want to destroy all of this. So I kind of just want to rethink it all. This whole row can be berries. Then right at the end, right over here, we'll have our oaks. What we'll do is this section right here will be pines, this will be birch, and then we'll slowly decrease the amount of birch that we need with more pines and then oaks. Because we need some initial wood. We need like a big burst very quickly. The drought has also almost ended, so I think we have survived that one, which is really nice. Let's start also planting our birch and some initial pine. I think this one's also going to be pine where the path is. The water's back. Sweet, sweet water. Yes! Return to us, please! Oh, yes. Funnily enough, we are starving and not thirsty, but it'll help. We might need some more harvesters because we aren't gonna have berries for a hot second. I am gonna get another 2 farmhouses built, which I know sounds excessive, but this is gonna probably need 2 farmhouses to maintain anyways, and then we need a 3rd one to maintain this whole section of crops. And I know this seems like an excessive amount of carrots, but we're again gonna transition to different ones once we have those options open. Just realized these berry bushes are not gonna be... It's too far from the district. How are we gonna do that? How are we gonna access it? Unless we say, like, unmark this row right here. Get a path. Still too far. Sad. Okay, we unmark this row. Get a path. Now they're all fine. Okay, cool. We are getting the forester to plant some initial pines first, just so everything starts to grow a little bit, and then hopefully after that it can just maintain what it needs to. The carrots are starting to get out there. We also have a lot of farms. We don't need this many for now, but we will have one on planting, one on harvesting. Oh no, we have a beaver with a broken tooth. Okay, well-being. Teeth grindstone. Over here. Let's get that built. Do we need anything else for the time being? I think we're okay on well-being for now. We are getting another water pump built, just so we have it. We can maybe start to phase out this one so we're not grabbing for the reservoir. Preferably I would like this to kind of be a reservoir point. But we need to work on diverting our stuff from here for now, which means we need access to metal. So I think the easiest to access would be this bit here, but we would need stairs. So let's first at least get a path all the way to here, and then unlock ourselves some wooden stairs. We do have some logs over here, so we can get some more lumberjacks. Like 5 of them. Raking over here. I don't think we have any lumberjacks right now. I don't know if it was a good idea to use this as a carrot spot, so I think I am actually just gonna get rid of this. I think we have enough to manage with what we have, and I think it'll keep up the population as is, so I think we're okay. Next up, we are gonna need a lot more science to actually scavenge the stuff for metal. And we need to get the gear workshop. We need a lot of extra stuff, so we need to start thinking about getting more science. Which means we should probably start looking into getting another house built. So we can grow our population, so we can get more people to work. And then over here, I think is gonna be a bit of an industrial district. So let's go down here. And I think we're gonna use this to wrap around for the housing. So that means right along here. Let's see, what source of power would we want in that case? Because we can use power wheels, but those take up a lot of resources and beavers. And I could use a water wheel, but I don't know if there's really enough flow happening. Like, around here works, but it's not ideal to place a water wheel, so I think we might use the Folktale exclusive windmills, which are not consistent in terms of producing power, but would be at least be a start to get what we need to get our diversion. Another alternative is getting enough signs so we can just get floodgates, which I think might actually be safer. Regardless, we need more science. So let's get another science hut over there. I am now starting to get a little anxious because we are quite far ahead into the cycle, so a drought could be happening again. If it's a bad time, we're dead. But I don't know if we have enough water. So I think we might have to turn on this pump again to get more water. I think in terms of storage, we should be okay, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Yep, there we go. Drought's approaching. Okay, alright. Let's see if we can at least get the water storage up. If we can at least get the storage we have right now filled, I'd already be happy. We also have our staircase built, so that's really good. We are gonna wait until these lumberjacks are done basically getting rid of everything. Probably by that time we can build a path over there. I'm not gonna bother with that right now because a lot of trees are blocking the way. We have another science hut. Hell yeah. We're figuring it out. We're doing the math right now, you guys. We're doing the math. We are figuring out how this damn water works. I don't know what the dish darn thing do. Look at that view. Look at what we have already. That's looking good. I just like the way the folktale buildings look, man. They look so cozy and cute. I love it. Our storage for water is also going up, which is a great relief, because I don't know if we can get through this one. We will have to see. At the very least, all of the water in this reservoir is essentially gonna go. We should have probably built a dam. Let's, you know, in hindsight, build a dam. We're also gonna have to think about how we're gonna block up the water when there's a bad tide, and that does seem like to be a bit of a big block, so that's gonna be a bit frustrating. We will have to see how that one goes. For now, though, we have enough signs to get a gear workshop, but I think we might have to leave that be for the time being, because I'd rather see if we can maybe get our power fixed up a little bit. Oh, drought has started. Okay, 5 days. That's doable. That's fine. But we do have windmills. So let's start getting those built in the meantime. We do have our food situation fixed up. We have more than enough carrots to survive. The trees are also getting planted gradually. So we are just gonna wait until those start to grow and then we can start chopping them down. Let's also just start getting houses ready to be built, but just keep the priority low. Just because I don't particularly care of having them right now. I just realized the forester can't reach the back of the trees. That is a problem. Oh no. Let's see. Let's put you right in the middle. Over here. Come on. There we go. Let's rebuild the forester over there. I think the best way to go about it is if we're gonna put floodgates here and then cover the rest with levees to like block the flow completely. That way we don't have to spend as many resources. Regardless, we're gonna have to put some pathing along here to get everything built. And the same counts for here. And we're gonna have to build a way over here, so we'll do it like so. It's gonna cost resources regardless, but we're just gonna have to take that risk. We are gonna have to keep that plank production going now if we want to get that done. And just in case something needs more priority later on, I'm just gonna mark all of this as like not the most high priority. Just to make sure, like, yeah, okay, we got our way over here, so let's start working on that wind farm now. Alright, we have a little start of a wind farm. I'm not gonna expand it too much, because we first need to actually get everything. Okay, I paused what was needed for the windmill farm. I'm gonna give this a somewhat low priority, just to make sure we can also focus on other things, because we do still need to get the gear workshop done to get that built. But I think for now, we need to focus on getting levees. And just blocking off... Let's see... this. So we need 5 floodgates, and that's gonna make our life a little bit easier. The drought has ended! And with that, the episode... I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but this is what we got. We're getting a start off. We got our little beginning all figured out. We are currently working on the bad tide diversion. So hopefully we can get the signs we need and then get the planks we need to at least get the floodgates done. And then we're gonna just put floodgates down here. and hope that that'll be enough to stop the bad tide. I don't know. We will have to find out. And then at the same time, we're starting to work on our power grid. So we can start working on getting more sluices so we can get the system automated. But for the time being, we're gonna keep it at floodgates. As you can see, we're already building the bridge. Get little beavers doing what they gotta. And we have our forester. Let's actually, before we end everything off, let's get that forester built right now. There we go. And mark that for bridge. Lovely jubbly. Here he goes. Alright, and we are currently sitting at a total of 16 beavers with also a house being in progress, so we can increase the population. And look at all those carrots. We've got a good supply of carrots going. We have some extra carrot storage that's being filled up. I'm happy with the progress we've done so far. It's very much still a wait and see if we can survive. I think we can, but it's gonna be a struggle. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I don't know how many people watching this know about Timberborn. If this was your introduction to it, I highly recommend you check out the game. It's pretty fun, it's pretty cool. And with that, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!